Oh, Dan Quinn, Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator. Defense, I said offensive coordinator. Yeah, we might need him as our offensive coordinator. Therefore, the Cowboys in here, man. Y'all know what the vibes is, man. You know, we here to do a quick chitty chat about this offensive coordinator deal. I keep saying offensive coordinator. That's how bad we need one. Defensive coordinator deal and Dan Quinn. Um, man, we knew Mike Nolan wasn't gonna last, man. You know that was pretty obvious, you know. Um, I think with guys that like to put their hand in the dirt like D Law and you know Randy Gregory and stuff like that, you know, you got to run the 4-3 man. You know, what's up, KC? What's up, Jacobs? And I always love choking Quinn. Horrible. They choked as a head coach, things of that nature. But for a defensive coordinator, I think he'll be all right. Simon, bro, I think he'll be okay as for a defensive coordinator. I'm not latching on to the fact that he had the Legion of Boom because you know I'm not latching on to any of that. You know, but as far as the defensive coordinator, I think with the experience and the knowledge that he has, as far as you know how to contain, especially in that secondary, I think he'll be okay. You know, it wasn't many options out there. You know, Marvin Lewis would have been a good option. You know what I'm saying? A few more people, but I'm not too upset with it. You know, I want to get a guy a chance to see what he's gonna do. You know, I ain't got no choice. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But you know, hope the guy come up and be a big help to the defense. But you know, he got to get players. I'll be that. Yeah, Casey. I think that's gonna be his first priority. Hopefully, man. He gotta get players though, man. He's not gonna. I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. He's not gonna do that with them same goddamn sorry ass players we already got. I can tell you that now. Looking for my damn. He's not gonna do that with them sorry ass players that's already over there. So he's definitely gonna need somewhat of a roster boost in order to, you know, I feel like reach goals that he may need to reach as far as the defensive coordinator may that the team need to reach as far as, you know, a defense in general. So, you know, hopefully everything goes good. I'm just happy to get Mike Nolan up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's first and foremost. That guy, man. That guy, man. I don't know, man. Mike Nolan just wasn't it at all, man. Like seriously, he just wasn't it, man. Usually I stepped away from football for a little while. Too much stress with the same issue on the team. I was not involved with this season because I was sick for almost 2 months. Oh man, I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really much of a wasn't a it wasn't a must watch thing. Period. Buddy Johnson, he was a joke, man. I don't know what that was. But yeah, shout out to you, Jacob. Salute, man. I hope, like I hope you're feeling better, bro, man. I hope it wasn't that damn COVID, but their contract. Jalen, can he really make drastic replacements? Then we have to pay Dak. I mean, you know, they say they're gonna pay Dak. You know, you never know, though, man. It's all to say if they get a contract signed with Prescott, man. That's that's hard to say. You know, you never know if they'll sign Prescott or not, man. You know, it's time will tell. Oh yeah, almost 3 weeks. Good. Hey, that's cool, bro. Hey, man, stay safe, dog. For real. I'm glad you're okay, bro. It's a crazy world right now we live in. It's a crazy ass world. Crazy ass world, man. You know. So yeah, man. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it, man. You know, hopefully things can look up to this year, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't many people out there. Most of the good guys that are really good at doing that job are already on the team. Like I said, my other choice would have been Marvin Lewis. If it was up to me, I would have picked Marvin Lewis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and rag on him and be like, "Oh man, they should have got this guy, they should have got that guy, or he did this." As a head coach and defensive coordinator, we'll see how it turns out. Jerry McMahon Jones, you got that McMahon part right. Keep Montreal screw job the fans with these mediocre coaches. Yeah, funny. Tell you something about the Montreal screw job. When it happened, I thought it was a work. Some people still think it is. I thought it was a work when it happened, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to get pay-per-views. And so when they showed some of it, like that next night on Monday Night Raw when he spit in Vince's face, I was like, I was a big wrestling fan as a kid. So I was like, damn, Brett crazy. Brett spit on Vince. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing the whole time that shit was not knowing the whole time that Vince don't really screw. McMahon hated Brett. I don't think he hated Brett. Brett was headed out the door. What happened was Vince McMahon had promised Brett a lifetime contract with WWE. And I forgot what happened. But Brett went to WCW. Brett went to Vince like, hey, this is what WCW offered me. Can you match it? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah. And then they were like, well, we need you to drop the title. You got me talking about wrestling. And Brett was like, cool, I'll drop the title, but let me drop it tomorrow night on Raw. I don't want to drop it in my hometown if this is my last match. But anyway, Vince Russo said it went one way. Jim Cornette said it went another way, and whatever. We can talk about that. I can talk about wrestling all day. Debatable. Why you gonna have me drop that link? You ain't even gonna come in here. Mike Myers, what's good? What's up, man? What's up with y'all, man? But yeah, man, I'm just giving my 2 cents on it, man. We just gotta hope for the best and Cowboys corner in the house. What's up, brother?
What up, brother from another mother? How you been?
Man, I go, man, out here paying the bills, man.
So, what's your reaction here? I think I just tuned into your show. So, what was your reaction to the Dan Quinn hire?
It was kind of like a reaction to what everybody else was saying. So I see a lot of people worried about the fact of what he did as a head coach, and that's not my thing. I don't really care about that.
What up?
What up, Mosh? My honest opinion is Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator. He knows that side of the ball probably better than he knew what he was doing as a head coach. He got experience, hella years. It's not an offense he doesn't know that he can't break down. He was a head damn coach. So besides being a defensive coordinator, knowing offenses and things, as a head coach, from you know what I'm saying, being like Dan Quinn, when it comes to, I think his expertise is actually scheming. It's hard to pass on a Dan Quinn defense. So my thing, I feel like for it to work, he's gonna have to get different players. The safety position has to be addressed. I like Donovan Wilson. I don't want I know that's your boy, but I don't want X Woods to be our starter next year. the linebacker, Jalen, I don't know. Well, I hope Sean Lee can go ahead and transition to coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's Van Der Esch injury prone. Seems like it. Jalen Smith just don't know what the hell he's doing half of the time. So I feel like that's going to be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And things he's going to address. That defensive front. You got your ends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to a 4-3 now. You know what I'm saying? So these guys can put their damn hand in the dirt and do this shit how they're supposed to. You know, but overall, I'm not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. He's a veteran. He's better than man. Pat, what up, bro? He better than Mike. No, like I said, I would have chose Marvin Lewis, but with the experience Dan Quinn has, I'm not upset about it, man. I'm okay. I'm ready to see what it's going to be like, man. I actually got your video put up right now in one of my tabs, and I haven't even watched it yet. So you can go ahead and tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for sharing the link. Mike Mosh, how you doing, brother? Long time no see. Good. No, I think people are too quick to jump to what he did as a head coach in Atlanta. He was not the defensive coordinator over there. And but let's also jump to who he had in Seattle for that year he was coaching that defense. Bobby Wagner, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Brandon Maxwell in his prime. You know, so they might as well just kept Richard Sherman with this move. I mean, not Richard Sherman, Chris Richard. Yeah, they might as well kept Chris Richard with this move. But this gives me hope that we're not going to be switching to this 3-4 crap. Dan Quinn is straight 4-3 defense, which the whole 3-4 stuff, that whole movement, I'm glad Mike McCarthy pulled his head out of his ass because we don't have to worry about that move anymore. We're strictly 4-3, and that's very good for this for Randy Gregory, for Tank Lawrence, for Jalen Smith, for, you know, Dan Quinn likes to play a single high safety. You talked about Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods is a free agent. The guy's lazy. He talked about running sideline to sideline for 70 plays is just not possible. That's laziness. That's not football. That's not football player mentality right there. That's pussy mentality. So you don't have to worry about an X Woods anymore. Donovan Wilson, can he be that single high that Dan Quinn likes, right? To be determined. But we can't scold this dude and say this hire is bad because of what he did as a head coach. There's a lot of defensive coordinators that go be a head coach, and it just flunks, okay? Mike Nolan's a really good linebacker coach. He's not a good defensive coordinator. Jason Garrett, a really good offensive coordinator, not a good head coach. Dan Quinn, not a very good head coach. Can he be a really good defensive coordinator? That's to be determined. Now, let's not scold this guy for all the chokes and all this stuff as a head coach. You listen to players that talk to Dan Quinn when he got released from the Atlanta Falcons. You hear what they see. He's a player's coach. He teaches very well. He adapts very well. He's a coach player kind of guy, and that's what this defense needs. Mike Nolan might have been too tough. The Jim Tomsula fire. Who is Mike Quinn going to bring in here for a defensive line coach? That's going to be very interesting to see. That's the next move I want to see. But, guys, let's hold off on scolding Dan Quinn for his head coach resume. Let's take a peek at that defensive coordinator resume because he has skins on the wall with that. Not so much a head coach position, but he has skins on the wall for a defensive coordinator. Mike Mush.
What up, man? And again, I'm kind of with you on this. He don't have to, like a Garrett. He's just got one job. You know, he's not the head coach, and so and it's somebody that, you know, I mean, we knew we were gambling with Mike, and hey, I like those. I love getting all those the turnovers, but they came way too late. So hey, I'm gonna roll with it.
Yeah, and these ain't Trekker headphones, Pat. These are Turtle Beats, boy. Put respect on my name. But what happened to DJ?
He'll be back.
Shit.
He
So
knows
anyway,
something.
but no, guys. But I'm glad Mike and I are in agreement here. We just can't scold this guy for his head coaching resume. Jesus, can I get this out? I think he's a good defensive coordinator. I just thought Wade won a Super Bowl with the Broncos with 3-4. Just my opinion. Absolutely right. But Dan Quinn won a Super Bowl in a 4-3 with the Seattle Seahawks. So I don't think there's any mending Jerry Jones and Wade Phillips like there isn't anything to mend with Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones. Once Jerry fires you, chances of you coming back is very slim. I've only seen it once, and that's with the running backs coach. But at the end of the day, guys, yeah, that's right, Pat. Put some respect on my name, boy. These Turtle Beaches. I don't know. I like it. I want to see where. I'm not going to praise them saying, this defense is going to be number one from least to first. Absolutely not. There's a lot of laziness on this football team on the defense side of the ball. Trayvon Diggs was our most consistent player, and he was out majority of the year. We need to replace the linebackers coach. I can tell you that because these linebackers look flimsy, look real flimsy. They look like a great value spaghetti noodle.
Now he's back. There we go.
My bad. I had exit out, man. I agree with you. I agree with both of y'all, man. Like I said, he got one job to do now. The analogy you used, I used the same analogy with Chris Richard when people thought he was gonna come in and just be this, defensive guru. I did the same thing with him. He said, "Look who they had, man." But I will say, we know what our defensive end is gonna bring. My worries are the linebackers, man. With LB, the injuries, Jalen. I don't know who he's become, man. I don't even know what's that about, dude. Like that dude, then I don't even know. Like Jalen has become just. I don't know where he is anymore, man. You got Antoine. What are you gonna do with Antoine Woods? And he got his work cut out for him. So people don't expect this man to come in and we be the what they call the Cowboys, that good defense back in the day.
Doomsday.
What did they call it?
Doomsday, yeah.
Don't think we're gonna be doomsday defense. Like it doesn't work like that. People expectations be too high. Nope. People expectations be so high. Oh, yes, sir. Look at Bob Lilly. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Old school right there, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people expectations be too high when it comes to certain people. And I think, in my honest opinion, well, somebody said something in the comments. I want to get y'all guys' opinion on this too. In the comments, somebody said, wait, let me get that over. Somebody said, hey, how we gonna get a good defense if we got to pay Dak Prescott? Somebody said, how we gonna get good players if we got to pay Dak Prescott? So what I'm asking is, what do you football news? Not Cowboys going to you first. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be limited on his side as far as what he can do, as far as bringing players in because of what we got going on with Prescott?
Absolutely.
And also, do you think we're going to sign Prescott? Go two questions.
Let me go to overthecap.com real quick. Let's look at our money while we're talking about money. Let's look at money real quick. So in 2021, the Dallas Cowboys cap space is $22.9 million. Okay. Then and then that's updated numbers, right? You can restructure, you can move around, but they have a lot of their pieces coming back. So right at the top of the muscle here, Amari Cooper is the highest paid. Then there's Zeke, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jalen Smith, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, Lyle Collins. You get rid of Tyron Smith, you save $5.1 million on the cap, which there's a big possibility that could happen. Jalen Smith, he has a lot of guarantees this year. There's not a lot of things you could do except restructure contracts to make more cap space happen. But the Dallas Cowboys, as of right now, with no cap increase, are sitting at 22.9.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
20.
And that's at $180 million cap space.
What?
They're investing 102 million on offense, and they're investing 62 million of that on defense. So that leaves them with 22.9. Absolutely. If you sign Dak, you're not going to give Dan Quinn much help. You're going to be betting on your draft class. You're going to be betting on some undrafted free rookies, Francis Bernard. You could be banking on Brandon Knight if you get rid of Tyron Smith. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of hope that might play into this. Dak Prescott's got to eat a lot of this stuff up. Franchise tag, it's going to eat it up. If they're going to long term him, his first year has to be in the 20 millions, because if not, you're going to have no cap space for this guy. My personal opinion, history says this: when a quarterback is franchised, when the franchise tag is up, they go to a new team. Drew Brees with the Chargers went to the Saints. Kirk Cousins with the Redskins went to the Vikings. Dak Prescott, maybe New England. And go out there and go draft you a quarterback. Develop something. But if you look at the terms of the contract, Kellen Moore 3 years, Dan Quinn 3 years, they want to win now. How do you win now? If you sign Dak Prescott, you're not going to help Dan Quinn.
All right, Marsh.
Well, now you're getting into wow. This is double questions. I mean, double talk, because this is a sign Dak or keep Dak. And again,
No, it's not. No. The question is, the question was, how much maneuvering will Dan Quinn have? You know what I'm saying? As far as the cap go, with bringing in people. With the contract negotiations we have on with Dak, and I done said, should we sign Dak or keep Dak? I said, do you think they will sign Dak? The question ain't you know what I'm saying, should we sign him or keep him? I'm saying, do you think that the Jones family will come to an agreement to bring this kid in? You know what I'm saying? And the first question was, how much, you know what I'm saying, maneuvering can Dan Quinn really do financially? Because like Football News said, we already only got $22 million, so you can't bring in no top free agents to fill in a safety position or a linebacker position. And he said we already got Jada Smith tied up in money, Tyron, Zeke, all these other guys. So the question was, with what we got and the little money do we have, what can he do? And do you think the Jones family will come up with something with Dak Prescott?
Hey, and Mike Mosh, Tyron Crawford just finished his contract, so he's not on the books in 2021.
Okay, so he's not even okay.
22.9 is all they got.
Woo. Let's have a good draft.
Man, it's I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was only 22, man. I had no clue. I didn't know. This is what I talked about all them years, man. Like we got Tyron. I mean, not Tyron. We got D-Law. Antoine Woods ain't doing it for me. I don't know about y'all. He ain't doing it for me. We got Gregory. I was trying to think the other day who you call Dookie Pants. Who you call Dookie Pants?
Doo-Doo Pants Steele.
Yes.
Terrence Steele. Doo-Doo Pants Steele.
So let me ask you this. So with the Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, do you think Michael Gallup coming back?
Oh, he's on his last year, so he'll come back.
Oh, he's still signed?
Yep, he got one more year.
Oh, okay, I thought it was up. Okay, so worst defense in Cowboy history. Do you feel like with the players we have now, literally everybody we got right now at their position right now, bringing in Dan Quinn, will we see a significant difference? I mean, in an upward, you know what I'm saying, an incline in this defense? Because do you feel like, and I'm asking this because a lot of questions was, Was it the players or was it Mike Nolan? So do you think Dan Quinn could make a difference with the players we have right now?
It's tough because if your linebackers don't hit the right holes, your defense ain't going to work. If players are complaining about 70 snaps running sideline to sideline, it ain't going to work. I'm not blaming a lot of this stuff on Mike Nolan. I'm blaming a lot of the stuff on the players because the execution was just not there. Jalen Smith is living up to being an entrepreneur and not a football player. Leighton Vander Esch is living up to the neck scare and is he going to be injury prone? You know, he broke his collarbone. Then now we have ankle sprain. So Leighton Vander Esch is getting the injury prone tag. Cheeto Bay getting the injury prone tag. Who's a free agent? Jordan Lewis a free agent. Xavier Woods a free agent. There's a lot of holes that could be on this defense if they don't do something financially, like restructure contracts. Then we got to talk about the COVID thing that's going on. Will there be a lot of meetings on laptops again and not on the field hands-on training to install defenses? Sure, you could run mental notes in your head all day long, but you see how far that got us. We had 11 takeaways in the first 9 games. Then we ended it with 14 in the last 6 games or whatever it was. It took players a long time to catch on to this thing. Was it teaching? Now, earlier in the year, guys, I don't know if y'all remember this, but players were saying the coaches don't want to coach. The coaches don't want to teach us. The coaches don't want to adjust. Y'all remember those reports?
Yep.
So now let's stop the excuse. Let's get this COVID vaccine. Let's have a full thing of practice. No more web crap. Get on the field and let's stop the excuses. And that's true shit.
How you feel, Marsh? You feel like with the players we got now, with Dan Quinn coming in, that we can see a significant difference?
Yeah, I do, but I really do. I mean, there's going to be those questions that he just mentioned. Are we going to get a full training camp? Are we going to get preseason? So all that's going to play into factor. But again, we had some. You know, I mean, we can name out the guys. You know, we got a Diggs out there his first year, so he's going to be more experienced. We got Donovan Wilson, more experienced. And I think just, you know, if you keep on adding, we're getting Coleman back, the defensive tackle. He got injured. He didn't even play this year. We're going to have him.
Right. Yeah, I feel like and that was a good question about the preseason. But see, I play devil's advocate when it comes to that because nobody else had that either, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else had a camp preseason. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like, man, every ain't nobody had no special privileges this year. Like everybody was in the same boat. Players catching COVID. Our quarterback called it. Other team quarterbacks called it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody went through the same thing, man. But I really feel like these players played like hot trade. Yo, Mosh, take over for a second. I got to do something.
I'll take it over real quick.
Hold on. Doomsday is here. Pop in the link. Let's see if we can get him on. What's up? Shout out to Doomsday Messiah. Good to see you. Go ahead, Corner.
Shit, I forgot I was going to say. Oops. Damn it. It was right on. Oh, so he talked about teams not having special privileges. There's a lot of first-year head coaches. You look at their records, Cowboys 6-10. Ron Rivera was 7-9. You know, the NFC East was just up for grabs. The Panthers had a losing record. You look at all the coaches that had first-year coaches trying to adapt to this COVID stuff. They didn't do a very good job. The teams that the Browns, Miami, all these guys had been in their thing. So a lot of their players already knew what to expect from these players. They didn't have a lot of offensive turnover, coordinator or assistants, or on the same token, on the defense side of the ball. A lot of these teams that are in the playoffs had consistency coaches and not a big turnover like the Cowboys had. Every single one of them except Ronnie Lett and Kellen Moore were gone from this football team. So you look at all the people on all the pieces, New York Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, the Panthers, a lot of these guys who had new head coaches did not do very well in this pandemic for the offseason that they had.
I beat you with that link, fifth quarter, but it's all good. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Anybody want to rebuttal that or say that was a good point or what the hell?
Terrible
What did you
point.
say?
Terrible.
Oh my fucking God, bro. I didn't say nothing. Give me OSU tonight. Mike Moss, are you frozen? Hello? Hello? Can anybody see me? We got Mike frozen. Look at him, looking like he been to Chuck E. Cheese and back. Look at that frozen smile. DJ over here. Look at Mike Marsh's Chuck E. Cheese smile. He just left. All right, Brody, I'm gonna get out of here. G, you take it easy.
What happened, y'all?
I'm gonna get out of here. Take it easy, brother.
Say what, Mike?
Take it easy, bro.
All right, brother. You too.
Late.
Yep.